Hello Aquarius and welcome back to my channel. I'm Jade with yesYesYes and this is your March 2019 general read. If you're brand new, welcome. These are cards that were pulled from a general 2019 full year. That link will be in the box below if you want to check that out so you know where we're coming from. And for those who are coming back, welcome back. This is going to be an exciting month for you, Aquarius. I'm really excited for you because this is the month I want to be in Aquarius because you have the heart card. We're going to talk about it. And let me see, what else do I need to say? Oh, all of the card decks are listed in the box below. If you are resonating, let me know. I'd love to hear it in the comments section or just hit that like button. That helps out the channel so much. I really appreciate all the likes and the shares and the subscribes. Yeah, I think I've said it all. So let's get started. For the year, you are the beauty way. This is such a beautiful year for you. So, and the 4 is a foundational, very strong card, the beauty way. Aquarius, you're really delving into your sensual nature, the feeling of yourself, feeling at home within your body, right? There's a difference between sensuality and sexuality. This has come up for me recently, so I want to just express this, that the sensuality is really feeling at home in the body, feeling connected in a way that you can express whatever it is you're feeling, right? If it's, for the entire range of the emotions. So from feeling passionate to feeling angry or embittered, that's really what sensuality is for me. It's not this need of building towards a sexual place or feeling all riled up or sensational. It's about settling into myself more, and I feel like that's really a beautiful and your beauty way this year, Aquarius, is that you're settling into yourself, your home, your feeling of self so much more, and you're leading the way for all of us. I'm going to give you let you show you this card one more time. It's so beautiful. These really are my favorite cards right now. This is the Mystical Shaman Oracle. Okay, what you have for the month is the Knight of Swords on the Lion Strider deck. The Knight of Swords. Now, you are an air sign, so this could be your energy where it's a swift coming in, being decisive, speaking your truth, making your truth known to the world, and it's, ringing it out like the horse riders, right? They're the ones who are in charge of spreading the news. So this could be a month where you are spreading your news. You are, and let me just remind you, this March is Mercury retrograde month. So communication may be sideways, okay? So if this is if this is you, this will be a really interesting month for you. Now, you might have been born with Mercury in retrograde, so if that is the case, it's a different feeling for you this month. When Mercury is in retrograde natally, it affects those natives, and that happens maybe, I think, a quarter of the time, maybe 30%. I can't remember the exact number, but Mercury in retrograde is very common for births. I'm actually Mercury retrograde. And what happens is that generally we are very introspective in our thoughts before we speak our mind. And during Mercury retrograde, everybody else, their thoughts are slower for the most part. The communication is different, and it feels more natural because to the people who are natally Mercury retrograde. I just went off on a tangent. Sorry about that. But so the Knight of Swords, bringing in information. So I would say that it will be interesting information that comes in during this month of Mercury retrograde. But here's what's beautiful about it is that you have the Heart card. This is clarifying this information. So this might be the month, Aquarius, where you are declaring your love for someone. You might even be declaring your love to the universe, saying, I am ready for love, if this is not, to a specific person. But there's definitely some communication and love connected this month. The other thing is that if you have a connection to another air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, there might be a love connection. Okay, so that could be what's going on. I'm very excited for you, Aquarius. What I'm really hoping for is that this reading backs this up. I usually try to connect it all. This is an overall flavor, and then we'll see what the cards say specifically. So I'm going to do 9 cards, past, present, and future. That's what we're going to talk about for Aquarius for March 2019. Cards are a little sticky today. Interesting. I feel like that's too many, so we'll go on. There's 1. 3 of Swords in the past. We've got the Ace of Pentacles in the past. These are coming out in really interesting ways. Okay, there we go. And, oh, I've got 2. And this one wants to come out. Woo! Okay. Aquarius, I would expect nothing less for you to want to do this reading in your own way. I'm going to turn them this way because they kind of turned out sideways, but it's mostly upright for you. All right, so we've got the 9 of Wands, and then we also had the Knight of Pentacles come out with that. And then the 9 of Swords flew out. So that's what our past is looking like. We started with this 3 of Swords. This is the grief, the heartache, the loss. And this could be relationship connected, okay? There might have been, even if we're talking about this current relationship, there might have been a relationship pain in the past. Who doesn't have that? We all have pain in the past, but we're working through it. And it could have been worked through with this Ace of Pentacles. This could be an earth sign even. So we've got Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But this is really about starting something new and stable. So there might have been some feeling of grief about having to start over in the past, okay? And starting over, this, and the 9 of Wands being here, might have felt like you had to fight, you had to go through the process of the struggle, and you were still healing, right? And you're stating your boundaries, but you're still healing. So the grief, the feeling, the emotive feelings that you were having, you wanted to have this new stable start, but you were still healing in the past, okay? The 9 of Swords is kind of here clarifying this 3 of Swords. So this is really a mental anguish, okay? Yes, you're an air sign, so that makes sense. This is all in your head. This was the 9 of Swords is also the staying up, keeping you up late at night. So this could be just nightmares, right? This could be just dreams or not being able to shut the mind off at night, not sleeping very well. Melatonin has helped me quite a bit for that. So this grief, and sometimes, you think, oh my gosh, my dreams are they're even conspiring against me, because if you're dreaming about this grief or this loss, it's, taking over your nighttime as well. So that could, again, this is all past stuff. So what I'm seeing here is that there was some grieving, some loss that kept you up at night, that really bothered you, that really got into your psyche, dug in deep. And it was about starting something new and stable. You really wanted it. You really wanted to start it new, but you really just were. It was a struggle. It was a struggle where it was battering you, it was pushing against you. You've got 2 9s here, so it's, you've gone through the whole process and you're just about to the end of it. You're just about over and done with it. In the past, you really wanted it to work out, but it just couldn't work out. It was just battering you. And here we are with the Knight of Pentacles, so it could have been with that earth sign in the past that was just slowly moving, not quite offering. He is in the upright. He is stable, but I feel like because he's clarifying this 9 of Wands, that was the the struggle. So the 9 of Wands, what you see traditionally is you see a person who's gone through a lot. They've gone through the battle. They're standing on crutches, and everybody, they're kind of displaying themselves and showing their vulnerability, showing that, you know, they've been through a lot of the struggle. They've fought. It's been a really tough battle. They are still standing, but they are feeling beaten down. And that's what, you know, that's what is here. And that being clarified by this night is showing that it's that energy is what has brought you to feeling beaten down. So if it is this actual earth sign, that's the connection here, is that you really wanted, you know, we've got the Ace of Pentacles here too. You really wanted it to work out in the past, and it just couldn't quite it couldn't quite work out for your benefit. It might have been fine for them, but it was just kind of hurting and making more pain for you. Okay, that's the past. Let's breathe and let that go, and let's see what's coming up for the present for Aquarius. This is a general reading, but we will see what else comes up. So these two came out. We got Two of Swords, and now we have Four of Swords. Lots of swords. All right, and I need one more. So it's, you know, so far we're looking at making a decision, needing to make this decision. There it is. And now we have Six of Wands. I love this. Okay, so the traditional two of Swords is like, you know, not looking, right? You need to make this choice. You need to speak your truth, and be decisive and clear. You have two things to say, and that's why there's twos there. Or there's two opinions that are battling themselves, two ways of going about things, and it's difficult to make that choice. So that's what this Two of Swords is. So you've had the choice. It looks like, and what I'm feeling is that the choice would have been to maintain what this was, keep working on it, or what I feel like you did was choose to rest and recuperate. There's no one else here but you, okay? So we go from this Two of Swords energy of being, you know, struggling between the two choices. I'm even wondering if there's not two people. It's just you. And we're moving to the Four of Swords. So this is the, like, peace out. I'm taking my time. I'm gonna, you know, relax. I'm going to feel like I don't have to be on guard anymore. There's no reason that, you know, it was a tough battle in the past. There's no reason why I need to be on guard anymore. I'm just going to relax and take a breather. So that's what's happening in the present. And what that's doing is it's rebuilding your energy here with the Six of Wands. It's rebuilding your self-security, right? Your self-worth. Everything that you have been beaten down from in the past here, it's taking, you know, you're not in your mind anymore. You're now moving forward swiftly, even in a place, and this is the Victory card, right? You are feeling more energized. You're feeling more grounded, more connected to who you truly are. Great energy here for the present right now, and that's really lovely to call something in. So let's see what's coming in for Aquarius in the future, March 2019. Okay, Aquarius, also doing your same thing. You wanted to come that? All right, so flipping this all kinds of funny. Here we go. Three of Coins. It came out in the reverse. Could be saying, I do not want to build anything with that earth sign. That is possible. We have the Magician that came out in reverse. Not wanting to manifest. We have the Five of Wands that came out in the upright. Still a little bit of struggle. And then we have the Empress, in the upright. And then I'm going to give this to you in the upright, the Ten of Cups, okay? Because that one, I put the deck down, but then it wanted to come out. Okay. So, in the future, Knight of Swords. Where's our Knight of Swords? Is this you? This might be you choosing self-love ultimately. But in the future, so there's the potential for a new collaboration. The Three of Pentacles is a collaborative card. It's usually about work, but because we've been talking about Pentacles as a person, what this would mean is, hey baby, can we get back together again? Can we try this out again? I want to be different. And so I can look at the three as you, your person, and then you two together. So the coupleship, right? The relationship. And with it being in the being in the reverse, that is you choosing to say, no, I'm not feeling this. I just healed. I went through so much. It was a big struggle. It didn't get off the ground. There was a lot of pain. I don't want this, okay? Now, the Magician being in the reverse, the Magician is a card of manifestation. So I feel like you are still working on completely powering back up, right? Rebooting. You went for a deep reboot, and I don't think you're quite back up to full speed yet. The Magician is, it's an alignment, okay? It's knowing your personal power and then using it. And it doesn't have to be in a manipulative way. There is that negative side of the Magician, but it's really, if you're staying positive with the Magician, it's about choosing that, being to be an alchemist, to really make magic happen in your everyday life for your betterment and then for the betterment of everyone around you. And I feel like you're just still powering up for that. That's what's coming up for you in the future. The Five of Wands is that struggle, okay? It might be the struggle to totally, say this earth sign is just not working out. It's the struggle of really getting back to who you are again, still working with this reboot. But look, the Empress is here, and the Empress energy, this is the Venusian energy. This is the receptive mode. This is, and actually in this deck, she also is wearing this helmet, right? So she's kind of like Athena. So she has to fight for her ability to receive. She has to show her strength in order to be given the accolades, receive the gifts. It's this interesting dichotomy where it shows that you're capable of giving yourself everything you need, but yet you're strongest when you receive what others want to give to you. This is beautiful energy for you to move into, and I think that really just the struggle is for you to move past this, the earth sign, or the stable, what could have been stable connection you had in the past that just wasn't quite working out, that felt like it was really beating you up, really cutting and moving on. Now, this person may not necessarily be coming back. This could just be memories, right? This could just be the final leavings, right? The drippings, the drippings of what's left of this relationship, and that you're really coming back into empowerment. The other thing is that what could be waiting for you here, again, we have to look at this love, is that this person, there could be a new person coming in who has this energy of abundance and receptivity and nurturing. This is Venusian energy. It's Libra, but I'm also going to warn you, it's also Taurus, okay? So if this is a Taurus that you've been kind of working with in the past, this Taurus energy could come back in the future, asking to work it out. You might have to struggle with this. If this Taurus comes back, turns themselves upright, and gives you what you need, provides for you in a way that's going to fill your heart, then that would be a yes. And it's possible. It's possible. Any change in a person is possible. That's not what I'm saying. I never want to tell anybody what to do. I'm just kind of reading the cards. Just remember that these are cards and they each have a potential. And if it resonates for you, great. And actually let me know in the comments section if it does resonate, because I'm always interested to make sure if I'm hitting it, or if I needed to, delve in a little bit more. But ultimately I'm here to kind of serve as a conduit for the cards one way or the other. I went off on a side tangent again, but again, if this is a Taurus who's going to act right in the future, that could be something that works out. But there is something very lovely and languid about this person in the future. If it's not you, if it's somebody else who is capable of giving, and they give from a place where they don't even need to receive, but they will. They're good at allowing that energy to come forward towards them. It's a flow, okay? So what am I trying to say? They're nurturing, which means that they give, but because they're so open and in flow, they also have this natural way of receiving, okay? And it's just a beautiful energy, this Empress energy. And when it shows up in the reading, there's also an energy about creation and baby making, okay? So just be aware that baby making is there potentially in the future. There could be some struggle to make some babies in the future. There could be some of that. So just know that. But here, look, let's use this. The 10 of Cups is your end all be all. This is emotional satisfaction. This is the party, the party, the party. All of the joy, all of the friendship, all of the love, all of the late afternoon sleepy times in bed, all of the Netflix, all of it. It's all here in your 10 of Cups, right? So what's happening here for you, Aquarius? And we didn't get any of the Swords energy from your person, but again, this could be you. This could be just the bringing in that clarity. There was something that hurt in the past, that you struggled with, that you battled with, and it was connected to this earth sign or this very stable energy that became unstable, that just couldn't get going. It kind of threw you, okay? And what I mean by that, it threw you, is that it wasn't it didn't serve you best. Right now, you're resting. You're finding you went for a reboot. You made that choice. You're finding your power. You're feeling your self-worth and your confidence build, right? You're getting back to a place of feeling like you're on top of the world. You're not quite there yet. You can almost manifest everything. There's a little bit of a struggle in the future to get back to who you once were. This person may try to say, I'm coming back. I want to make it work. And if they step into this power of being the Empress, if you are the Empress, it will work out. I'm having really a hard time saying Empress. Impress me, Empress. There's a lot of love here for you. The 10 of Cups is here for you. So this is all going to work out, Aquarius. This is a love situation that is going to work out. The choice is up to you. If you want to love yourself more than another, if you want to allow this person to come back in and see that there's change that can occur, if you want to take on this role of self-nurturing or of connecting with someone else in this way, it could be this Knight of Swords. Could be that this Knight of Swords is just holding space for you while you go through all of this. But ultimately, the 10 of Cups is here for you, Aquarius. And this is good news because you deserve it. I love this reading. I wish I was an Aquarius. The beauty way, oh, so many good things. I'm going to send you all my love. Please tell me how this resonates for you. Drop me a comment. If you want to get more information about this reading or you want to work with me, my website is in the box below. And give me a thumbs up because that helps the channel out so much. For now, I'm going to send you all of my love, Aquarius. I'll see you soon.